Hey guys, TN.Frank here, and I'm going to bring you a quick video about something that's kind of cool. Just get it out there on your radar. I'm big into solar, and I got a lot of solar power stations, which are good if you want to run your refrigerator or your TV in an emergency, or different things. Coffee maker if you got one big enough. But sometimes you don't always want to run something big. Sometimes you just want to maybe, just recharge your phone, or you got maybe a radio, like this guy here, and it's a USB-C on the back. You want to recharge some of these little things. So you really don't need a big power station to lug around. So what we have are these little power banks, and basically it's a rechargeable battery. This one's kind of one of my favorites, and we can hit the button. You can see it's 88% charged. It's got USB-C and 2 USB-A quick charges. It's got a really bright flashlight. You can see that flashlight. I mean, it's a real good flashlight on this thing. And it has built-in cables. This USB cable is actually a charging cable. You can plug it into a USB port, charge it. And then you have a USB-C here, which is probably your more common. And then you got your fire plug or fire something like that. I think it's Apple uses that. And then this one actually even has the old micro USB, which isn't used much anymore. But you can charge it either through the USB-C here or through that USB-A. This is 40,000 milliamp hours. 40,000 milliamp hours. It's a good size unit. Here's the box. If you just want to pause and read, you can kind of get an idea. And they got these right now on sale on Amazon. That's why I'm picking some of these up. They're really good prices on these right now. There's also this little guy here. This is a MIADY, M-I-A-D-Y, MIADY. This goes 30 watts, so it's a fairly powerful power bank if you want to charge like an iPhone or something. This doesn't have a flashlight. It does have your meter. That's 93% charged. Of course, you got your USB-C, which is where you would charge this with, and your USB-A's. So yeah, you got 3 ports on this one. These are like $11 right now for 20,000 milliamp hour. To keep it in perspective, when I first got into this stuff, it was 2016. I ordered this little NetTech solar panel. It's a little 3-panel, 20 watts. And at the time, if you notice, it's only got USB-A. Yeah, there was no USB-C option back in 2016. Now everything's kind of gone USB-C. But yeah, I've had this thing forever. And this was kind of my introduction into solar. I got this, and I got a couple of these little batteries, which I can't find. They were 12,000 milliamp hour. I got 2 of those, one for me, one for my wife, and this little solar panel. This solar panel was $55 back then for 20 watts. The batteries were $20 each for 12,000 milliamp hours. This is a 20,000 milliamp hour battery, and it's like $11. So prices have come way down. Of course, with these 2 here, you're either going to charge them in the house and use them on the go, or you can pick up a little solar panel. Here's one I picked up. I don't know how well we can see down in here. Let me pull the cord. Let me get my flashlight out. If you can see down in here, we got a USB-C and a USB-A, so you got a couple decent ports. It is a 3-panel, and this is rated at 21 watts, which you know you're never going to get rating. So probably you're going to get maybe 12 watts out of this on a good day. But it does go a long way in charging these little power banks. These are under 20 bucks now. So you can see prices have come down quite a bit. But like I said, with these two, you do need a solar panel if you're going to charge them out in the field. Other options, though, are something like this little guy, the solar power bank. We can go ahead and pause here. You can pause and read if you like. This little guy, actually, this is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. And the cool thing about these, you have 4 solar panels built in. So it's supposed to be about 6 watts. I don't know how close you're going to get to that. And on this one, of course, you turn it on, you just get your little bars. You don't have a actual display, you just got bars. It does have a little light. You can see it's kind of bright. I mean, it's just more of an area kind of a light. But yeah, it's got a light. Got a little lanyard so you can hang it from your belt if you like. But yeah, these little guys here are pretty handy because you have your solar panels built right in. So you just leave this up on your dash. When it gets depleted, it'll charge itself up. And like I said, this 10,000 milliamp hours, not as big as these guys, but you got your built-in panels. And then of course we get into this power bank. There, you can pause and read for it if you need information. You get into this guy. This has built-in cables. You got your C, your Fire cable or whatever for your iPhones, and your micro USB. It also has wireless charging on the back. It has a fairly decent flashlight. You can see it's 3 lights, fairly decent, which that could come in handy. And it does have a meter. Let me find the button again. Where did the button go? I always have trouble with these buttons. You can see it's got an actual display when it's on, and it's at 100 right now. This is fully charged. You have a USB-A and a USB-C down in here, along with the built-in cables. So if you don't have a cable, you probably are pretty well covered. Plus, just like the other one, you've got your 4 solar panels. So you can throw this out in the sun and it'll charge. And from what I understand, it's fairly slow charging these. I mean, you're not going to do it in a couple hours. Especially this one. This one's, I believe, 40,000 milliamp hours if I remember right. So this is on par with this guy. It's big, it's good size. But like I said, it's going to be a little bit slower charging too. And these two, you really don't need solar panels. You can still hook up a solar panel to these through your input port. That USB-C is also an input on both these. So if you did these solar panels and then hooked up a spare, you could charge it fairly fast. And then we move to one that is kind of my favorite. This little guy here. And this is only a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. But the thing I like, magnetic closure. It's 2 panel. It does have the little kickstand legs, like your solar panels do. And this is so easy to deploy. You just pop those legs out, put that out in the sun, and it'll charge your battery for you. There is a little pocket here that I use to store the cable that they give you. They give you a cable. They give you a little carabiner, small carabiner to hang this up if you like. This also has a light. You can see, fairly bright. Light's more of an area light though. It's not so much of a spotlight. And you can see it's got your dots. It doesn't have a display. You got USB-C there, and you got a couple USB-A. So you do have your extra ports here. But I like this because it's it's all in one. I mean, I don't have to take a big solar panel and then my power supply with me. It's all built in. It's just really handy, built in like this. And these are not too bad priced either. Everything here right now, like I said, is on sale. You pick it up pretty reasonable. Even when it's not on sale, we're looking 50 bucks or less for most of this stuff. Like I said, these little guys right now are 11 bucks for 20,000. And you can't beat that. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys, you know, some alternates to just a big power station. And we'll look at this real quick. Get that tag in there in case you need information. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to carry a big power station with you. You can pick up something like this, built-in panels, or no built-in panels with a spare panel, or get it like that with the nice panel and, you know, built-in. And you can charge up your phones, your radios, if you got rechargeable flashlights. I mean, I got a couple of them. You can keep stuff going on the go. And, you know, it's fairly compact. It'd be real easy to throw that in a glove box and have with you if you need it. So, yeah, I hope you found this kind of useful and kind of clued you into some other options that are out there. If you just want to charge a phone or something, you don't got to spend a lot of money on a power station on a big solar panel. You can get into these little guys, and they'll do just fine. I've been using one of these to do my phones now instead of my power station. When it gets depleted, I throw it out with this panel. Within about 8 or 10 hours, it's charged back up. I'm good to go again. So, yeah, just kind of throwing some information out there for you. Like I always say, either we stand up for our rights or we can sit by and watch them go away. You all have an awesome rest of the day. TN.Frank out of here.